Hello, everyone. My name is Slappy Burger, and welcome back to another Seed Spotlight video. So, just kind of looking at it right here, the seed doesn't seem to be too crazy. I mean, you got some sugarcane, um, got a pretty cool lush area, I suppose, with the grass and such. Got a desert with cactus way over there. But this is another one of those seeds that I kind of just was putting in random things, and I kind of ended up finding something cool. As per always, I'll put the coordinates down because just with any seed, the spawn isn't exactly where I started. But if we come over here, over these mountains, we'll end up finding something pretty interesting. Again, this is a world generation thing. Nothing too crazy, or at least I don't know what's going on underneath. Maybe there's, easy diamonds or something down in there somewhere, but who knows? I'm going to go ahead and get over this mountain, and then we'll start seeing what I'm talking about, because it is pretty impressive. Any second now, we should start seeing it. Come on. I know you're over here. Just get it. There it is. There we go. Massive, massive, massive arches and overhangs and weird mountains over here. As per usual, the Beta Seed Classics. Always about the world generation. But I will swim across this river here and come back to you guys, and I'll also put the coordinates in here just so in case you do spawn and you want to check the seed out yourself, in case you do spawn somewhere else and you don't know where to go, you'll know where to go. All right, now that we're across that river, we can start checking out what's going on over here. Like I said, the classic crazy mountain stuff going on. But as you probably saw right before we swam across the river, we have a massive arch. Let's get over here where we can more easily look at it. Really big arch. We have some overhangs going on, and this mountain here is basically like a big cliff wall thing going on that extends all the way that way. But yeah, look at this arch. It's almost like three arches, or I guess two arches in one here, with a pretty crazy overhang with a big hole right in the middle of it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Overhangs are like my favorite thing in this version. But it keeps going. There's more arches, more overhangs. I don't believe there's any proper floating islands, but there's just crazy, crazy, crazy overhangs and arches going on here. And I mean, honestly, this isn't too terrible of a place to terraform or whatever. You could definitely build some stuff maybe hanging from it. Like imagine making like a town kind of hanging from the mountain, using like fence posts to kind of, mimic the ropes or whatever that are hanging it up. That would be really cool. You could do that with that stuff here. Another smaller overhang right over here. And then, of course, we also have an even more overhang right here. Now, for the most part with this seed and what I know about this seed, all of it comes from this area right here. The last seed I kind of explored, Poopy, turned out to have a lot of cool stuff in it. So even when I'm done kind of showing off this area, I think I'll probably go back, or not really go back, but kind of walk around a bit in other directions and see if there's anything, interesting going on somewhere else. But that might actually be a floating island there. I believe it is. Yep, that is a floating island. So I guess there is a floating island on this seed. But yeah, this is also one of those kind of things where it feels like it just kind of keeps going. I feel like if you keep following this for a while, you'll probably keep finding other crazy arches and overhangs and such. Have a little small one right here, it looks like, too. But I think I saw maybe something else going on behind this hill here as well. So let's go see if that's true. And if there is something going on, I'll mark the coordinates for it. looks like it's just a really big mountain. I'm not sure if there's anything necessarily crazy going on with it, but could be something. Now, technically, this is still part of the main sort of overhang area, but look at this. This is pretty crazy. It's like really close to the ground. Wow. Didn't even find this the first time I kind of found this seed. This is really crazy. Definitely built something here. Imagine, like, you know, digging into the mountain and then kind of following the contours of this and creating like a room with a big glass window all the way around it or something, like right here. I could see something like that being put in there if I was playing this seed. That would definitely be really cool. Looks like we also have some really tiny overhangs over here as well. This one's really weird. It's very blocky, and it's just a singular floating grass block up over there, so that's kind of funny. But this is a really weird floating, or not floating, overhang going on here as well. All right, guys, I'm back at the spawn for the world. I went pretty much every which way from spawn, and I'm gonna be honest, I personally did not really find anything too crazy. However, as I say in every episode, if you are willing to explore enough, you will find stuff like those arches over there, and more than likely you're going to find something even cooler in just about every single world if you're willing to go explore for it. But I am going to end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you made it this far, a double thank you. Once again, my name is Slappy Burger, and I hope you have a blessed evening.